Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you the top 5 most OP duplication glitches for Minecraft Bedrock. This video will include all kinds of duplication glitches, including all item dupes, all for the newest version of 1.19, so definitely stay till the end of the video. Starting with an all item duplication glitch for all kinds of single player worlds, so not realms or servers. Well, all you're gonna need for this one are 12 obsidian blocks and 1 flint and steel to set up a nether portal. You will need a shulker box with all the items that you want to duplicate. If you don't want to use a shulker box or you don't have one, then you can do this with a regular chest instead. I'll show you how to do that later. But first of all, let's set up our nether portal. Here we got it, just light it up and then go right through. Now in the nether, you will need to have a safe spot all around your nether portal. As you can see, I just placed some blocks all around. And now as the next step, what you want to do is to save and quit your game. Then what you want to do is to press on the pencil icon right next to your world. Then you want to scroll down until you are at the bottom of the page and you want to press copy world. And this is just for the case that you lose some items. This won't happen very often, but just for the case you're on the safe side. Also, we just saved the game. This is very important as well, even if you don't choose to make a copy of your world. As the next step, we can perform the duplication glitch. You want to jump inside the portal and right before you get teleported to the overworld, you want to place down your shulker box. As soon as you are in the overworld, you want to close the game without saving. Now if you are on PC like me, what you want to do is to press the red X in the corner like that. If you are on console, you want to open your console menu and then press close application, and on mobile you can just close the tab. So let's do it. Jump in the portal. And then just before you get teleported, place the shulker box. Then wait until you are in the overworld and simply close the game. And of course back into your world to see if everything worked. As you can see, it definitely worked. We have our shulker box on the floor with all our items inside, and we got it in the inventory as well. As you can see, all the items are inside as well. Now you can repeat this as often as you want to in order to get all the items that you want to duplicate. But of course, if you don't want to do this using a shulker box, there is a method using a regular chest as well. It is pretty simple. Now in order to do this, you just need a chest and the items that you want to duplicate. In this case, I took a nether star and a netherite chestplate, but you can use all the items that fit inside the chests. So let's get back into the nether. The setup is almost identical. You'll need a safe spot like this as well, and then you want to place down your chest in the corner like that. You want to make sure that you can reach it from your nether portal. Then you want to save and quit your game. After that, you want to go right back into your world, and what you want to do as the next step is to put all your items inside the chest, then jump in the portal, and as soon as you are in the overworld, again close the game without saving. So let's do it. Open the chest, put all the items inside. I get my diamond pickaxe as well. Jump inside the portal, wait a couple of seconds, and then as soon as you're in the overworld, I close the game and I reload it right now. And as soon as we are back into our world, as you can see, we have the items inside our hotbar, and you got it in the chest as well, as you can see right here. Now, if this doesn't work for you the first try, then don't worry, it took me a few times as well in order to perform it constantly, so just try it 2 or 3 times. Now to the next duplication glitch, shall we? This one is a kelp duplication glitch and will work for all worlds, including realms and servers. Now as you can see, this machine uses a mechanism called zero tick, which will cause the kelp to grow very quickly. In order to use this glitch, of course you will need one of these machines, and I have a tutorial on one of these in my video description. If you want to build one of these, then simply check out the video. Now in order to start this duplication, simply flick the lever right here, and then as you can see, every time the piston extends, one of the kelp will grow, and then the piston will harvest the kelp, everything will drop into this exact hopper right here, and then you will have everything in the chest right here, and as you can see, you get 1 or 2 kelp every second. Also, you can use this kelp to get bone meal or experience as well by burning it, so technically this could be an infinite experience glitch as well if you want to use it like that. Now the third and fourth duplication glitch that I want to show you must be performed in the end dimension. The first one of these two is a gravity block duplication glitch that will work for all kinds of worlds including realms and servers. Now as the name says, you can duplicate all kinds of gravity blocks using it, like gravel, sand or anvils. In order to perform it, you will need some blocks, a source of water, 2 ender pearls to get in and out of the end gateway, of course the items that you want to duplicate, and if you want to use concrete then you will need 4 extra strings as well, but let me explain. Now first of all we have to set up a little contraption. This should be looking something like this: 1 block right here, then 5 blocks around, a temporal block right here, 3-4 blocks right there, then just take this wall around all the way like that, destroy your temporal block, and you should have this square shape or something like that. In the corner right here you want to place yourself the water bucket, and then the water should be a bit glitchy looking something like this, and your contraption is already finished. In order to duplicate the items, what you want to do is to just place the gravity block items right in the corner of these 2 bedrock blocks. They should drop down, and as you can see, the purple beacon beam should pop up. You can replicate this as often as you want, and every time the beacon beam pops up, then you'll duplicate one of the items. Of course, it works with anvils or sand in the same way. Now, if you want to get all the items that you already duplicated, as you can see, I have just 1 item of every sort. You just have to pull yourself into the end gateway, and as you can see, all the items will either drop or be placed as a block. As you can see, we have some items in our inventory and some are placed. Now you'll need a second pearl to get yourself back to the main end island, and I want to show you how to do this with concrete powder. Because if you use concrete powder in the same way, as you can see, it will turn to concrete and will not duplicate. In order to change this, I want you to place strings in these 4 locations like that. And as you can see, if you now want to do this, then it will work in the same way without having the concrete powder turn to concrete. So the fourth duplication glitch I want to show you is kinda an all item duplication glitch for all worlds including realms and servers, and this is very useful because there aren't many duplication glitches for realms and servers. The only real downside to it is that you can just do it with regular blocks, so something like diamond blocks or beacons or enchantment tables, anything that you can place, but you cannot do it with shulker boxes or chests or something like this. Now in order to perform the duplication glitch, you will need some blocks, some letters, some other blocks that can be used as marking blocks, and a bucket of water. Also you want to have the items that you actually want to duplicate. Now the first thing that you want to do is to be on the main end island, of course, and then go to one of the edges of that island. Then place down the water bucket and jump inside of the water. And what we want to do now is to go down, and we want to place blocks continuously. Of course, in survival mode, make sure that you don't drown. And you want to do this until you are at Y12. Here we are at Y12. The next thing that you want to do is to place ladders all against this wall. And then you can destroy your water source because we now have an easier access to our platform down below. Then of course you want to go down the ladders and go to your platform. Then as you can see, our end island is in this direction. You want to head towards the opposite direction, and you want to expand out exactly 20 blocks. So now this is the first block: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 17, 18, 19, 20. After that, you want to place one of your marking blocks, and then you can just place a small platform or something like this. I just use a 2x2 like that, and this is our full setup. What you want to do now is to place all the blocks that you want to duplicate. The less the better, because in the end you want to be as quick as possible and we have to destroy these blocks. So if you have more blocks, then this will take you more time and it is more probable to not work. So as a little disclaimer, if it doesn't work for you, then try to be quicker. As the next step, what you want to do is to go back to your ladders all the way up, and you want to jump inside your end portal. Now as you can see, we are back in the overworld, and I have the spawn point right here. So for you in survival mode, I recommend having a bed with your respawn point right next to the stronghold, so the end portal, so you can do this as often as you want to and don't have to run a mile every time. And now the next step that you want to do is to collect all of the blocks, so break them and make sure that you really collect them and don't let them drop into the void. And now destroy your platform, destroy the marking block, and you want to destroy all of your bridge as well. You really want to make sure that you do this as quick as possible. If you destroyed the last block, then you want to go up your ladders and move towards your portal as quick as possible. Also, by the way, as you can see, we have our 3 blocks of diamonds in our inventory. This means we'll never use any kind of items with this duplication glitch. Now back into the overworld, and we can now check if it worked. If everything worked, then what should be the case is that we have our blocks of diamonds placed right there. As you can see, this is the case. You can now go down your ladders, replace the part of the bridge that is missing. Then you can collect the blocks of diamonds and you can repeat the whole process. So destroy the blocks, destroy your platform, then your marking block and the entirety of your bridge. And again, if it worked, then the diamond blocks should be placed with part of the bridge missing. So now we have duplicated our blocks of diamonds 2 times and have now 9. Again, if it doesn't work for you, then you have to be quicker. About 1 minute is a good time indicator. Now the last duplication glitch that I want to show you in this video is an all item duplication glitch that will definitely work for single players and maybe for servers and realms as well, but let me explain. Now I got a comment in the comment section of one of my last videos that says that this will actually work for realms and servers as well, but it will only work if nobody else is online and you have to wait a bit longer, about 3 or 4 minutes, because realms and servers will need some time more to save the game. Now in order to perform this duplication glitch, you will need this exact setup looking something like this, and you want to make sure that it is on a chunk border. Now in between these 2 gravel blocks we have a chunk border, and in between these 2 gravel blocks we have a chunk border in this axis as well. This is very important. By the way, I have a full tutorial on this exact duplication glitch in the video description of this video. Check it out if you want to know this a bit more. Now as the input for this observer we have a redstone line that crosses 6 chunks and has a lever at the end. If you want to duplicate the items using this machine, let me grab one item. You just have to put the item that you want to duplicate into the chest. Then you want to go to the lever at the end of this redstone line. You want to go ahead and flick it and wait until it activated. Then you want to save and quit your game. Now let's see if it worked. If it worked, we should now have 2 dot blocks in our minecart with hopper. And as you can see, this is the case, so we duplicated our dirt block. Now I hope that all of these 5 duplication glitches work for you and you can quickly use this in your Minecraft Bedrock 1.19 worlds. If you like this video, then please don't forget to subscribe. I really put a lot of effort in these kind of videos. I appreciate it if you support me, and then we see us again in the next video. See ya!